Alright, I have changed scenes to mark the beginning of Stream with Bis, so I know where to splice. Hey everybody, welcome to Deltarune. Let me get Bis. Let me bring you the Bis. Where are they? Oh yeah, I forgot Bis changed their profile picture. Silly. Hi Bis.
Okay, I have a thought, right?
Yeah.
You know Mario Pinball Land?
Yes.
Imagine if Mario Pinball Land had lasting consequences on canon.
Oh.
Imagine if just one character had just remained a ball for the rest of the series.
It was Princess Peach.
Yeah. How did you guess that? And just the entire round, it's just how it is for the rest of the franchise. Every single Mario sports game is about kicking Peach around now. Eventually they give Peach like a weird sort of like robotic body that clamps onto the ball like a mech.
Oh my god.
Could you fucking imagine? It'd be so good.
Sasha wants you to talk about the Waluigi incident before she has to go.
So heads up, I can't do a Waluigi impression, right?
Wah.
But yesterday there was an incident where I held Waluigi at gunpoint. I had both barrels of a shotgun placed firmly within his anal sphincter. And I was like, Sasha, you better tell me this thing or I'm gonna blow him up! I'm gonna take the shit! And then she was like, oh god, I can't think Yeah. And Sasha was freezing up. And Waluigi was like, Waluigi don't want to die! Why? Waluigi never got time to tell mother he forgives her! Or something like that. Something like that! And then I shot him and he died.
I forgot to check if they
And unfortunately...
And there was this little Winstead.
Winstead, yeah. Winstead is his little Yorkshire Terrier that he has at home. And when I say Yorkshire Terrier, I don't mean like the I mean like the
us by the way.
I mean like one of the ones with sort of like I mean like a white Yorkshire Terrier with the fluffy fur. Because you get some white Yorkshire Terriers that have kind of like I don't know what to call it, coarse hair. But no, I'm talking about like a white, fluffy-haired Yorkshire Terrier, Winstead. I activated Shan. Shan is activated.
Me and for some reason. Hold on. Okay, I closed extra windows and now it's doing better. So I gotta do the announcement on my phone instead. There we go. BisTheFairy.
Can you put fucking in there?
No, that's your... You'd have to put that in your at.
Bis the fucking fairy. Bis the goddamn fucking fairy.
Nancy.
How am I audio-wise, by the way? Can everybody hear me alright? I'm yelling loudly. Oh, yeah. Pump up the best and let me know.
Twitch.tv/FlutterBug. I'm probably gonna change up my look again tonight, by the way. I have a plan for a new drawing of me that looks different yet again, because I've been inspired by both how I look in real life at the moment, and also because of, like, a particular drawing I saw from somebody else that I liked. And I want to combine these two ideas into one thing of me. Oshan says I'm great.
I tried to use caps lock on Discord and it crashed it.
Oh. Everyone, so anybody who's not here yet, which I feel like is only a few of people who are interested to see this, now I get the announcement. Okay. Oh, I need to change this.
Elena is pretty great.
There we go.
There's a reason they call her Alanius the Great.
They don't?
Well, okay, Alanius the Great.
That's not what they call me.
No. It's what I call you, and I'm the they. Alanius the Great.
Great.
That's the great thing about they them pronouns. Is I can be in work and I can be like, they don't call me God 2 for nothing, and they'll be like, who calls you that? And I'll be like, me.
I use a credit card, but when I tried to encrypt my signature by drawing random squiggles, they didn't like that. So I gotta turn on the volume for myself. So we have the Christmas character with us now, which is fitting because it's almost Christmas. For mice to enter into. Mice to come from. Mice will rotate 90 degrees when they collide with the block. Citizens must push blocks to get mice in the holes.
Can somebody put this on Video Game Advisor?
A mouse? I never get it when people are afraid of mice because they're just so small and fluffy. And they got cute little faces.
They do have a tendency to eat people's noses while they sleep, though.
What?
Yeah, they gnaw on the cartilage.
I've never heard of this, Biss.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault if you're uncultured and know nothing about the wider world.
Annoying mouse room.
It kind of fucks me up how Jockington's just a snake. Like, all the other characters in that classroom are some level of anthropomorphic that's, like, meaningful.
Oh,
like,
Bell resets it, right? It doesn't activate it.
But then Jockington's just a fucking snake.
Just doesn't care about the mice at all.
Oh yeah, Sasha's nose got stolen by mice, look.
God, you too.
Now she can't even smell. She has nowhere
what's going
to
on?
shoot
What
milk.
are we doing? Huh? What are you telling me to do? Act? Can someone please explain what's going on? Oh boy, is this your first time in a battle? Yes. Oh boy. You and Vero-Kun explained how battles work, so no, well! I get it, it's kind of like Dragon Blazers. And if we're nice to you, we can win through mercy? Yeah. And the way I have to- wait, the enemies know about this? They're expecting this? Okay.
Well, I mean, at the end, at that point, it's just mugging.
Dressing
They're
up in
like,
a weird
do
costume?
the thing I like, otherwise I'm gonna beat you up.
Tender loving care. Oh. With this, it was one of Lancer's splort sound effects. Chris is Dr. Mario. Nice.
Imagine if Chris was Doctario.
Look at Noel's sprite. I got 90 dino dollars. What the hell are these? Ambulances.
Yeah,
Beeped
Paper
towards
Mario
you.
really like takes a left turn when Luigi takes over.
Is the stream running well, by the way? It looks like it's struggling a little for some reason.
Looks absolutely fine to me. I'm sorry, Adam, now you gotta wait 10 years until I repeat the joke offhandedly in the middle of our, like,
Is it the bugs?
Deltarune Chapter 7 playthrough.
Wow, I'm getting beat the heck up.
These fuckers are also splendid lands. I feel like it's kind of obvious, though. They have the tiny little eyes. They have
The game looks
splendid
really
land
choppy
eyes.
in the preview window.
Looks absolutely fine.
And it
People in
says we're
chat says it's
getting
fine.
way less than 60 frames per second on the stream.
Okay, I noticed a couple frames missing there. Okay,
I'm
actually, you know,
concerned.
it's a bit
CPU usage is
funky.
100% for some reason.
Oh, you got Elena. You got a close bit miner.
Since OBS is very high CPU usage.
Did you forget to change the resolution of the stream when you went to a PC game?
No,
Oh, sorry, I forgot you were weird.
what?
Nothing. Stop all that.
I'm gonna. Stop the stream. I would like to fix this without having to splice the stream later. Because that can be a headache sometimes. Wow, it got way better once I killed Discord. Discord was a problem. It seems. So that's good. Now I have something else I gotta open up. Let me run this. So I'm gonna run this, and then we will have Return of Bis. This should make sure that we have plenty of RAM. I can't tell if Discord was like hogging the RAM or what, because it's closed now, but... Okay, there we go. So that's good. Now let's bring Bis back. Yeah, the stream is way smoother now. I think it was the Discord call, because I didn't have any problem during Paper Mario. And then I started calling Bis, and now the stream has pooped. We are Addisons, all we do is advertise. This is an advertisement too. Advertisements now only $9.99. Just gonna walk around a little bit. No, she's very animated. This only stops the... Things are getting complex. Getting across the street without getting my ass kicked. I love the city. Look, they're a lot more agreeable. It's nice. Oh. Hello, Bis?
Oh, you're back. What's up?
Hi. Hopefully the stream is okay now.
Oh, Elena.
The Discord call was bongling it, so hopefully now.
Your voice on stream towards the end was incredible. You sounded like, you know that super fast gif of Morshu explaining things? You sounded like a lip read of that video.
Oh, was that before or after I killed Discord?
Before you killed Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Elena.
Good.
I think the noise before this screen. So you were just like, and then it was just me going, ah, and then I cut out.
Hey, Virus, you've got to pay.
Can we just talk about how Virakun has a really fucking good design? Can we talk about how they kind of look like a little fairyoid with like 2 arms and 2 legs holding a trident, but they're also like a fucking
And
fish.
action.
I know I may have mentioned this every single fucking time.
Takes on and off her nurse hat really fast.
Every time. Oh.
I'm gonna mention what every time?
The fact that Virakun has a design that can be interpreted 2 different ways!
Oh, I didn't notice. What are the 2 different ways?
Either it can be interpreted as having a trapezoidal body, 2 legs and 2 hands, one of which is holding a weapon, or as being like a fucking fish with a tail fin, and then it's just got a trident levitating.
Oh, I never saw it that way.
I've explained this to you 65 million. Maybe I explained it to everybody other than you, and that's why I'm confused.
You're turning into a robot a bit now, Bis.
Beep, boop, I am the goddamn Roman.
On 2 young beings together on a school night. They interest you in some brand new dating shoes?
Dating
They're
shoes
just
kind of reminds...
friends?
Dating shoes reminds me of Pyrus's date clothes. Just the idea of like, this is a piece of clothing for dates and dates only.
It's hard to say we're exactly friends. We're friends. Oh. Being nice to Noelle. What is that?
What's
Any way
what?
to deal with crushing existential dread? Asking for a friend. A friend that looks and sounds exactly like me. They're talking about me! I knew it would be true that there was a friend. I feel like Sasha enjoys this part. This is your favorite character, right? Right, Sasha? Because they make that face.
Oh, you really think that all that Sasha cares about is just a funny face? You really think that's how that works?
Yeah.
You really think that Sasha's so shallow?
Yeah.
You really think it's just that easy?
Yep.
You really just think that's Sasha's favorite goddamn fucking character in the entire goddamn fucking chapter, Elena? Elena? What's your favorite Mario character?
Beansworth.
Okay, first of all, it's not Beansworth, it's Spike. And secondly,
No, it's not!
I have a gun to Spike's ass.
It's not Spike!
It is you love Spike!
Not. Spike is not my favorite character! I said I wanted to see Spike in Super Mario Maker because I liked that enemy, and I thought it would be nice to have it in there. And then you take that to be, I love Spike more than anything else in the world. I thought he's a cute character and it would have been fun to have in Super Mario Maker. And then they did put him in there, so I got what I asked for. But he's not my favorite character of all time.
But at what cost did you get what you asked?
Spike is not my favorite. I just thought it's a cute Mario enemy.
I think just like the fact that like Spike is like viscerally unlikable. So the fact
What do you
that
mean? He's
like
cute. He's got a funny little face. And he's
So I
a
think the
round
fact-
little guy.
I think anybody who came to me and said that they wouldn't
See,
stomp
this is why you
Spike's-
decided that Spike is my favorite, is because you forced me into defending the fact that I like Spike. And
No,
me
no, no.
defending my enjoyment of Spike as a character, you then
No.
take as you love Spike. Like, there's no character you like more. I'm like, no, I feel the need to defend the fact that I enjoy this character. God.
I love it when I really get under her skin. It's so good.
Thanks.
What happened yesterday? Yesterday I had
This
you,
is just a
I had
dead
you
end.
ranting.
You did?
Yeah, I had you ranting about something. I got you really fucking. Wait, Elena.
Yeah?
Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
go
got
back
you
this
really
way.
bimbled.
What was even the point of this area? It's so hard to get over here, and then there's nothing here.
Elena.
What? Did I miss something? I'll take one more look. Because you can go this way, and this is a dead end. You can talk to this guy, and there's a little scene that plays there. And then over here is a dead end.
I had trouble in this exact same section. All I'm gonna say is please don't backtrack.
Divorcing shoes? That's what they sold to Asgore and Toriel.
Divorcing shoes are for throwing at each other.
Look, look, look. There's no way. There's only dead ends here. What do you mean, don't backtrack? Oh, is it this?
Oh, thank you, Adam. It means a lot.
You need to hold it down.
Which one? I have like 5 left, depending on the situation.
Okay, now you come over here. Nice teamwork. You became lost in the craftsmanship of the boxes. What? Chris, it's Queen. She's right over there. Can you distract her somehow?
I'm sorry, Shan. That's just the nature of things. Like, few people see absolutely everything. Like, I don't know. I just kind of accepted it.
What big sign? Do you mean the one with the Ferris wheel? We looked at that earlier.
Oh, you mean last Epidose? Oh my god.
You're here. Sorry, Chris. Well, I've been looking for Noelle. I've had like 4 of these all ages appropriate glasses of pure battery acid.
She's fucking pissed.
Don't worry, that was my throwing glass. It's safe.
She's been on the piss up.
Look, Chris. Crisscross applesauce. Now that we are trucies, I feel like we are on the same mathematical wavelength. What? You get me, Chris. You do not do crazy things like have opinions, or scream when I capture you, or tell me horrible plans for Smart Boy theme park. I just cannot compute it. Where everyone else is so ungrateful. There was that explosion again! Wait, this time I'm ready. Aha! That was my extra dangerous glass? Chris, I just want to make everyone smile. And if I become an evil villain to accomplish that, is that bad? Yes? It's okay, you do not have to answer. You would be wrong. But Chris, while we're still trucies, maybe we could make the most of it. We could play that game again. Wasn't that fun, Chris? Just you and me, having a good time. No one else to get in the way. The splort, it's Lancer's splort sound again. Why is he wearing a diaper that says IQ? looking everywhere to show you this. A monument to our greatness together. Oh. It's, how do I put this? Very smart. Lying! So smart you are. I love tolerating you. I knew you'd be enamored. Such perfect taste. Birdly gets what he deserves by getting shot by Ralsei. Very cool statues. I did not know you had nipples. Haha, I will soon! In our ideal world! Okay, I'm turning the game off now. I'm done. Goodbye, everybody. It was nice. The stream was nice today.
I've seen a video which is
What?
like just... I've watched a video which is just a sympathetic read of Birdly, and they're like, look, the boy has body image issues. He wishes he had nipples. I love how... Adam, I fucking love how ballistic you've gone.
I need a break. I need to lie down. What is this game? Ah! Oh. What? And you all knew that this was coming, and you still wanted to sit there and let me see this. This is all your fault. That you've tortured me with this.
God, what a fucking baby.
Feel free to admire our artisanship. Queen and I have plans to consider. Yes, it was so good. Looking forward to that. Yum 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 yum. Let's go, Burgley. Keep going. I'm right behind you. Procedurally lowering the volume of my voice. Sorry, Chris. I must alt-tab out of here. Wow, cool face. It's the robot face. My disguise worked. It's silly looking, but it beats hiding. Let's get going, Chris.
That's like
You
a
became
weird
lost in the
compliment to
craftsmanship.
give somebody.
Just realized I can't see anything. Haha. So I'll try not to wear it unless I have to. Okay, let's go for real this time. Phew. Can you stop looking at this? What? Yeah, okay. I don't want to look at it either. Oh hey, it's these guys. Musical bagels.
A bagel.
How's it hanging? By selling in the city. I want to be a car. Wow. Ad. Whoa, 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 whoa. Noelle gets scared every time. Hold on the plug.
Sasha, if you do that, I'm gonna come to your house and destroy it.
No!
For people in the VOD, Sasha is saying that she's going to recreate a life-size version of Birdley's statue for her room, for her Birdley shrine!
God. I don't trust anybody who likes Birdly.
Oh! Damn, Elena, you're throwing some shade.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I do play up, but okay. I think I actually, like, respect Birdly a bit more than some people. I'm just saying this because Adam's like, I'm with Bis. And no, you're beyond me.
The mannequin with a dress on it.
I think Birdly's a fucking
Clothing store sale,
I think
sale. Only $300 dino dollars.
It's not fucking dino dollars.
Here.
But I will show up and burn the
Got the
Berkeley
dress.
statue. That is true.
Hottest tea shop. Hot, hot, hot. 50% off. Choose your own flavor? Sure, why not? Noel tea? Does it taste like Noel? Cyber shoes too. Free samples. Would you like one? Just toothpick through it? What?
Because it's a sample.
Yeah, I know, but it's still funny.
Yeah.
Because it's a shoe.
Okay, that's fair. I just want to clear up any ambiguity.
Bounce blade.
Wouldn't rainbow tea just be water with sugar in it?
Nice.
Shan has cheered 5 bits for the shoe sample joke.
Why do I get money for the joke that Toby Fox put in the game?
Because you laughed at it.
Oh, okay.
And that's half. I think sometimes it's easy. Sometimes jokes are more fun to appreciate when somebody else is laughing with you.
Huh. This world is very abstract. Kinda goes without saying, but... it really is.
Ruby is... Actually, I'll see where this is going.
Noel doesn't like crossing the road.
I mean, who does?
Me.
It's about time we put cars in their fucking place.
I like crossing the road.
Elena, what's wrong with you?
Many things.
Wait, Ruby's saying to check your inventory.
Oh yeah, I remember I was gonna... because we hadn't checked Lancer. Wow, thanks for the free sample. I couldn't eat another bite. Who said that? Oh, Lancer did. When I select Lancer, it does the splort. The original Starwalker. Why is the original Starwalker just in the corner?
He's in the corner!
A sharp shadow moves like water in the hand. You have collected one. Wait, what happened to Rules card?
If you check Lancer upon entering this dark world, he's like, Rules did a backflip out your pocket. That's why on the anime. That's why on the animation of entering this dark world, the little sparkle leaves you, because it's Rules.
Oh.
Hey Elena, how would you feel if I was in your pocket dispensing flavor text?
I would squeal in delight.
Aw, that's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
Looks like another electric wall. Oh, this hole has a switch inside of it. Maybe we could try to put something inside? What do you think, Chris? Try to put a mouse in there. Obviously. Oh, weird.
I love how both Undertale and Deltarune used to have these fucking, like, weird cyber Tesla force field lightning thingies.
It's called sprite reuse, Bith.
No, but it's just a weird concept. It's like, you'd think it'd be something that hurt you, not just
Come on, mice.
a thing that stops you.
Oh, you press down to release the mice.
Oh, oh, oh.
I wish they wouldn't jump out at me like that. Who's with the hearts, though? Secretly enjoying?
I think that was from the mice.
Oh, the mice enjoyed. There you go. I like how the middle one, you just have to move the things out of the way, and they don't even matter.
It's a red harangue.
Huh? The force field's still up. Did we miss something? Hello? Can't believe you made those mice. Huh? I guess landing on the switch turned off the force field. Let's go, Chris. We spooked her just perfectly. Cheese? Chris, you aren't going to touch that cheese, are you? I am going to touch the cheese! You rub the cheese down like a beloved pet. Suddenly... What? Mouse blocked the way? Fear. So scary? It's disgusting? Everyone felt tired. Can't help it, I'm a scary guy. What? But mice are so cute. I don't understand. Can't spare the tired foe. Just a little mouse living in a little house. You think you're the big cheese? I am going to touch the cheese. It's so funny. I need 32%. We're close. Catch me, hee hee hee. We got it. I never want to see cheese ever again. The cheese was destroyed in the heat of battle. Feels like you lost sight of what was important. What? The cheese was important? Are you still there, Miss?
No.
What?
I'm going to bed.
No, Miss! You wouldn't be doing this to Chris!
I'm asleep. I'm asleep.
Ah.
I will stop being asleep if you give me £59.99 and 2,000 pence.
Oh, computer mouse is there.
But you really didn't catch anything. Jesus.
Because I didn't know what I was doing!
Maybe you should have tried being a genius.
Screamed quietly. That's what I imagine it sounded like. Keeps running between your feet. I got them. Caught 2 enemies. Ah, oh, mamma mia.
The mice like being caught.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting when you really think about it.
Wrestling. Someone's wrestling. A seedy
No, they're
bagel.
not.
Now Mouse lives in our village. It's a dead end.
Oh, good luck, Sasha.
I'll
be sure to fill the VOD full of jokes that specifically you will like, so it's worth rewatching.
Chris, the platform's falling. Help me! There. What are you doing? You made me... Uh-huh. Sorry, Chris, you just saved me, didn't you? This one's falling too. Chris, whatever you just did, keep doing it. Birdly, get out of here.
Birdly, die. I'm joking.
The falling is no matter, apparently. No!
Wow, Elena. You're not a genius. I think it's interesting how many people clearly have met somebody like Birdly in their life, and that influences their opinion of him.
Oh.
People's hatred of Birdly is so personal. Fortunately, I haven't met anybody ever or done anything, so I have no biases.
Mouse. I love Mouse. What? How did you solve that? Even a broken clock is right once a day. No, it's twice a day. Also, I didn't read any of that dialogue because I was too focused on solving the puzzle.
Basically, he was saying...
I solved the puzzle. I saw something about a lovesick girl.
I don't actually remember everything that's brought up. I'm sure chat knows what was said. And
no one think otherwise, especially Susie. Lord it over me? Gosh. You know, I don't think I'm afraid of mice anymore. Actually, I think they might be kind of cute. I see, I told you! Noelle is now immune to mice. Wow. She did it. 20 dino dollars. Is that to your money hole? Which hole is that? And 80 dino dollars. A wet hole is my money hole. The Crusty?
Would you like to elaborate on what the Crusty is?
Nope.
It couldn't happen to be a portmanteau of Chris and some other word, could it?
No.
Adam says, "Yo, bumhole." He didn't say it in an accent. I just felt like it was only right.
Got shriveled and tired from lack of attention.
Oh god, that thing's jaw. That thing's jaw when it's tired looks like Brian Griffin with his teeth broken. Like this comment if you remember Brian Griffin with his teeth broken.
I can't help it, I'm a cutie guy. There.
The pop-up being like, happy, happy. I love that.
That's a dolphin. Oh, there's dolphins on the border, too. This is just like Ina. Wow, guys, did you know that Deltarune and Ina are exactly the same? No wonder Sasha likes them both.
Deltarune.
What are you doing with Chris? Have a truce? With Chris? Oh my god. He double truces. You do? Oh, you're not with Queen right now? What? No. This may hurt, but it's to help you. Play smart. Your smart's appealing? Your head's gotten big from solving that puzzle? Big brain Chris moments. Really found her smarts appealing. Be taking my most precious thing, Noelle. Oh.
I don't know if you knew this, Birdly, but she's gay.
Oh yeah, a couple of nights ago, me, Elena, and Sasha were joking about the idea of just like Ralsei being like, excuse me, Noelle, you're a lesbian.
Did you know, Noelle? Did you know that? I don't know if you noticed this, but did you know that you're gay? I thought maybe you should know about that. I was kind of noticing.
Yeah, if you want to know how to be gay, go to page 12 of my manual.
Birdly liked that. Behold, comrades. One or more things. Okay. Precious is smart scouter out of frustration.
Oh damn, it's an over 9,000 reference! Woo! Did they actually call it a scouter? Holy shit.
Yeah. A smart scouter.
Oh.
I have a loving
Finally,
team behind me and you'll never beat us fighting alone.
Finally, home of
Hey,
the
wait,
section.
where'd the other guys go?
Adam
Is he
says
just
fin-
not noticing that Noelle is helping?
Do you think he's observant?
They're probably just helping Queen search for me. Shut up, Chris, shut up. I don't care if you're not saying anything. Oh. Ridley's got some problems. I guess that kind of goes without saying.
Anyway, I was gonna say, Adam
Math
says
problems
finally-
incorrectly.
Adam says finally, home of the. Never mind, I don't even care anymore. I'm done. All the VOD viewers will be wondering forever now.
Uh-oh. Noelle. Goes to his mind palace?
Yeah, like BBC's shitlock. Okay, no, I'm getting told to read it. Finally, Home of the Sexuality has a strategy guide. Okay, there we go. It's in the VOD now. I'm sorry, but I have a rule that if I get interrupted 5 times, I don't bother with whatever it is nowadays.
Well, Biss, it's just because I'm playing a game and there's dialogue that's there only briefly and I'm trying to read it.
Yeah, but
And
the
you're
problem
trying
is
to talk
that,
over the game.
yeah, but I don't know what's happening in the fucking game. I can't see.
I mean, you can tell when I'm reading dialogue, right?
No, because I don't know when the dialogue's gonna appear.
No, but
If I'm
you
saying
know it's
something and
dialogue
then the
and not just
dialogue,
me just saying something, right?
I know that. I'm just saying, like, I can't. Like, okay, if there's 2 people randomly roaming a shopping center, right? they could hypothetically never find each other in an infinite amount of time.
Okay.
So
Thank you for this random anecdote.
So after I think it's been 5 times, I give up. I don't know, maybe it was twice? I don't know, I'm not very good at counting. I'm like half asleep here.
You won. He just stopped. Damn it. Brindley, are you okay? Chris, maybe we should have gone easier on him. We didn't do anything. I'm really tired of holding back my true power. Go ahead and train your strength values. Try hard and maybe someday you'll be a worthy rival. Sometimes I can't believe how cool I am. He hit me in the face with a tornado. Look at her face! The eyes are so wide apart on the sprite, but then in the portrait they're like close together. This is like a Burger Pants-esque face.
It is. What do you think it feels like to get hit in the face of a tornado?
A certain scent hangs in the air of chicken nuggets. He smells like chicken nuggets. Oh, these cars are all blocked. Noelle, honey, where are you? Oh no, here she comes. Noelle, come home, I made you a battery acid pie. Oh, Chris, perfect timing. Have you seen... Oh, my luxurious queen! Oh, my circuits, Chris, get in the car. What? We're going to Taco Bell. My queen, where are you? I've baked you a gamer's delight. He's a gamer?
Why were you doubting that?
I didn't know that. He never said it before. Now I have even more reason to dislike him. Who is your friend? My face recognition software does not compute them. And yet, something about them seems... cool. Robotic, even. Let's drive to find Noelle. Everyone get in the car. Chris press directional buttons to steer. Chris don't hit the cars. Look at how terribly drawn the other cars are. They look it up all the time. We would love hitting all the cars. Stop everything. Chris, get the banana. Potassium. What is this? There's a crossing, get ready to stop. My circuits is a traffic jam. A dog must have wandered in the road again. Chris, be a deer and go press the walk button. It's just over on the other side of the road. What? Wait, why would the road lead up to a crosswalk like that if they're in with the car? Until you hear all of my mixtape?
Well, those cars you were driving past didn't have legs. They're pedestrian cars.
My lord. Buy Queen Clean, the most popular cleaning flavors. Hey, it's me. Everybody's favorite #1 rated salesman, 1997. Spampton G. Spampton. Well, if it isn't Lightner. Hey. He looks like the Penguin. Yeah, he just looks like the Penguin. You know, the Batman character.
I'm asking you a question. You see that sprite?
All alone on a late night? Yeah.
Does it look like he has a ponytail?
No.
Oh, am I the only fucking person who thought that was the case?
It'd be like a rat tail. All your friends abandon you for the slime. You are? What? Sales gone down the drain? Living in a goddamn garbage can? Well, have I got a special deal for lonely hearts like you? If you've lost control of your life, then you just gotta grab it by the silly strings. Why be the little sponge who hates it? $4.99 life. When you can be a big shot. Big shot. Big shot. That's right, now's your chance to be a big shot. And I have just the thing. I can't even like come up with a voice or anything to do for this character because I'm just like, I'm trying to process what's being said more than anything. I'm like, if you're wondering why I'm like speaking in this voice, this isn't supposed to be the character's voice. This is just me trying to parse what is being said to me. That's hyperlink blocked. You want it. You want hyperlink blocked, don't you? Well, have I got a deal for you? All you have to do is show me your heart-shaped object. You're lightner, aren't you? You've got the light. Why don't you show it off? Don't you want to be a big shot? No, thank you.
Sorry, Adam, you've gone too far this
Deal.
time. I'm gonna have to destroy you.
Never seen a heart-shaped object like that before. My eyes are burning like DVDs of any movie at half price. I have a very special deal for you, kid. Tell me more. That's the attitude, you little slime. Deals like this only come once in your ant-sized, rapidly shrinking life. Transmit Chromer? What in the world is this? Please don't do that ever again. There's nothing wrong with having a nice splurge every once in a while. Deal. Believe it or... I used to be a big shot, the biggest, but now I need a little generosity. Yum yum. Delicious Chromer? Did you have any more? Filter Chromer being absorbed? Wrong choice? Enlarge yourself? The hell is Chromer? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. Yum yum, I need a little more generosity. Don't give. That's right, and I don't mean money. I'm a salesman. I was never in it for the... What? Meet local singles straight from my... What? No, what? I don't like the... What? I don't like that.
Straight from my...
I don't... No, thank you. I was only ever in it for the freedom to make your own deals, to call your own shots, and sometimes in the morning a little hyperlink blocked sounds good, doesn't it, kid? Don't you want to be... This has extreme Homestuck vibes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is such Homestuck vibes. Don't you want to be just like your old pal Spampton? Take the deal. Sure. Gotta make the right choice. About! You got guts, kid. That's discomfort and abdominal pain in my guts. Press F1 for help. I don't have that button on the Nintendo Switch.
What is it on Switch? I can't remember. Fuck.
It's weird that there's vocals in the music in this game, because there wasn't any at all in Undertale. Even though it is weird vocals, but an award-losing smile? Heal deal. Deal and heal 60. Don't worry, kid, I will give you deal insurance. 1,000 chromer. Everyone I know is dead. Wrong choice.
Apparently it's pressing in the right stick instead of F1 on Switch.
Oh, and did I have to do it when he said that?
No, just whenever.
Okay. Oh, congratulations, your 100th visitor. Click here to die. Well, they should have changed it to say what you're supposed to press.
But then the
Otherwise, how would
computer
you ever
reference
know?
is ruined.
Yeah, but how would you ever know? It just seems like it's silly to have it be like a weird archaic, or like, not archaic, weird, cryptic secret, when on PC it wouldn't be. What? You don't have enough wacky stacks? You're killing me. Ha 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 ha. Please stop killing me. I will give you another deal. Get big and win wild prizes. I don't know, this I feel like chapter 2 is getting to me less because it loves to just kind of just make a character and you just run into them and like there's no, I don't have any time to process this or be ready for this or anything. I'm just like baffled, you know? It's like, I mean, it's interesting and like the stuff with Noelle has been fun, but I think this has been sort of boring overall compared to the first chapter.
Oh damn. I have like the opposite opinion. I much prefer chapter 2.
I've heard that, like, that's the case for most people, but I'm still kind of waiting for it to get interesting. I'm an honest man. I just feel like the computer references and everything feels sort of overdone. Does that make sense? It's sort of like, it's kind of ham-fisted. Like in the previous chapter, it was like the cards and board game theme, which was a little more abstract and a little like sort of more clever, I guess. Whereas this just kind of feels like LOL internet humor type of stuff, and it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of tired of that kind of humor, you know. And also, it's sort of like both Undertale and Chapter 1 of Deltarune are both sort of more on the abstract side of things. Whereas this is just sort of like, it's just, we're making computer jokes. And it's like, okay. It feels less like a world or like sort of like people, it's just, I don't know, it all just kind of feels like it's just like a joke world, if that makes sense, you know? Like it feels, I'm taking it less seriously as an actual world, you know?
That's a fair complaint.
It feels, yeah, it feels less coherent, feels less real, feels less like I don't care as much, if that makes sense. You know?
I can't believe Elena is sat here saying, yeah, I'm not immersed enough in this. I'm not immersed enough in this top-down JRPG pixel game. It feels like there was a time you would never complain about that.
You don't need it? It's a real big shot move, kid. You're like me, desperate, but we know what we want, don't we? Wild prizes, hot single, 100 customer, and most of all, hyperlink blocked. You take the final deal? Remember, this is up to you. I won't force you. Oh. Then a deal's a deal. Pleasure doing business with you, kid. Minus 50 dino dollars.
It's not fucking Dino Rules.
Homemade storefront site. In the trash area closed for repairs. Come alone, and don't forget to like and subscribe for The dumpster looks like there's a pillow inside. I was just complaining about that type of humor, and then Big shot autos take a ride around in our special devices cut off. I was just complaining about that type of humor, and then it like hits like full force right afterwards, and I'm like, great, thanks. Chris, we have to drive to find Noelle. Turn on the high beams. That's not what a high beam is. Why do you need to find Noelle so badly? What are you saying? The city is dangerous. Imagine poor Noelle clipping into a wall somewhere. Wasting away from potassium deficiency. I would be if I wasn't going to find her. But why her? Is it because she's weak enough to make into your peon? No. Just the opposite. Because she's strong. Chris, stop the car. What's wrong with it? Ah! Time for the explosion again. Adam agrees with me apparently with the computer humor. Looks like we'll have to split up on foot. She needs proof. Use this. Queen's mixtape was thrown into your key items. Toodles.
I don't think I especially like the I think like
Somehow I feel like we're almost out of here. Let's go, Chris.
I think I'm willing to be more forgiving of the fact that the world is really goofy, right? Because after the first chapter, I kind of just assumed, like, I don't know, if after the first chapter...
I'm not sure what about this could possibly be better than the first chapter. That had Lancer and everything.
I like some of the character dynamics.
The story stuff. I mean, that's fine, but like...
I like the aesthetics.
There's not as much of it. I like the aesthetics of the first chapter better.
That's fair. I think
they were more weird and abstract and different.
I think I've seen more stuff that looks like chapter 1 is the problem.
Oh.
Like chapter 1 feels way because like remember
my favorite part was being out in the main town of the game though, and like all of this is just me wanting to get back there basically. Yeah. It's like I wish the game was just that. That was the best part.
You know, okay, so here's a thought, right? Okay. I read through all of Homestuck, right? Homestuck is fucking full of chess and cards. So I think I was just bored of that aesthetic. To me, it was like...
For me, that was, like, new. And also, like I said, it was more abstract. Like, it didn't... It felt like there was basically just sort of whatever they wanted in that area, whereas this is all, like, computer references. Explicitly. That's what I was getting at earlier.
I don't know, there's, like, some carnival stuff as well. It feels like there's also like a city theme. I don't know.
But it's like a computer city, cyber city. Do you miss exploring, Chris?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I read all of Homestuck. It used to be my jam back in the day.
Oh, there's the weird hole that you can't go in back there. We're crying because I was scared? Oh, baby. Nostalgic thinking about it. I really wanted Chris to also be baby, and it to be the outline exactly of Frisk's sprite.
Oh, that'd have been cool.
Wanna comfort me? Hi. This is the only one who knows how weird I am. Not fair, you know. Everyone knows how weird you are. Eels. A ball throwing game. Prizes are seated under the counter. I've seen I think I have seen a lot of things with like a cyber world aesthetic like this. Maybe that's why I find it kind of boring. He's hiding in there and putting the box on the head still. Hey, check this out. Explosion again! Here you go. I feel like they're overusing this explosion graphic now.
I don't feel like a few weeks is accurate, but like... days, maybe.
Sweet, right? Where's my prize? Oh, here. Haha, nice. I mean, the Queen is a fun character, but I think I liked Lancer better. Hey, look, there's them.
Susie, you're not supposed to attack people with it.
Chris, there you are. Chris, check out my new attack. Wow, you felt slightly healed. Meet the new healing master, Chris. Teaching you sarcasm was a mistake. Oh, Chris, what's that you have there? Is that a gift for someone? Give to Birdly? I feel like we should give it to Noelle. Chris, you have something for me? Chris hasn't given me a gift like this since we were little kids. Are they saying they want things to go back to... Wait, isn't that the plush I just gave Queen? What? You want a refund so you can... Come on, say that to my face, gosh. What the hell were you doing in there? That's cheating. And you're okay though. Since the stupid Queen took you, I was kind of worried. Wait. Aren't you on their side? Uh-huh. Well, wait. Chris, help me. We have a truce. That's right, we have a truce. Chris said I could be on your team. Oh, really? Well, if Chris said so, I guess. Didn't really want to kill you anyway. The little face. So, get in line already. Oh, okay. This is pretty Grace. Grace? Great. Chris also said I should be behind Susie. Well, if Chris said so. Look at the face. I will also join! No! He's not even walking, he's just sliding. I can't believe you all have done this to me. You've cursed me with this creature.
Wow, you called the original Star Walker a fucking creature.
Also, look at Noelle blushing. Oh, he left already. Sure doesn't stick around. I'm like...
Well, you were all pissing him off is the problem.
The original Star Walker is going to end up being like the most important character in the game somehow. And I'm going to lose my mind.
You're locked
like
into
by the end of it.
In like 10 years.
Hey, I was hungry. Push my tummy to hear a closer.
Could you imagine if in 10 years when Deltarune chat like fully releases and we play it, we find out that you're locked into the Star Walker ending and your save file's ruined forever?
Oh my god. And it's that Star Walker saves the world and takes the glory from us. Share one? Damn, guess we gotta take the stairs. Oh, Susie doesn't... Susie's clueless. I mean, this stuff is cute. Like, I don't want to give the impression that I hate this or anything, right? I was just like... Wait, I know, to turn off that force field... Just stay standing on this switch. Huh. I'll see you later. Wait, what did I volunteer for? Like, I was just sort of... giving my reasons why I like first chapter better. I don't like doing it, but it works. Okay. There was no loading zone here, so let's go right back here. We all jumped into one teacup. Heard a clicking sound. Like how they didn't even try to depict that. Oh. Well. That was not worth it.
You release some balloons.
Let me show you my ultimate healing. Get hit or avoid. Now he washes his hand for 60 seconds. Where there's a wee, there's a woo.
Wait, what's Shan apologizing for?
Fireworks of it. So, why were you all riding a teacup together? Balloons. Balloons? Trust me, you dodged a bullet. Okay. The blushing. See, this is the part where Ralsei says the line that we were talking about. Because Ralsei's like right behind them. So Ralsei's like... He like taps Noelle on the shoulder from behind, is like...
I have something I need to tell you about. Did you know that, you're gay? I thought maybe that would be helpful if you knew that.
Well, disappeared.
Oh yeah, I know about Namco High. It's kind of wild.
Oh,
LA,
yeah.
do you know about Namco High?
Yeah. I discovered that like earlier this year. I'm just losing my mind. I got one. Chase the mouse around the room like an animal? I don't like having Noelle around as a teammate better than either of these two, to be honest.
Oh.
Sorry.
Mouse is thinking about overly elaborate machines. It's a mousetrap joke!
Rusty started putting peanut butter on a spoon and put it in a trap. Susie was captured. Susie! Tell you blaming me for it, you made the trap! Yeah, the mouse traps look like the trap in Mousetrap. So, it's all the big Mousetrap reference. You think you're the big cheese? Bye-bye. Wait a sec, where's Noelle? There she is. Sorry, I just never seen fireworks up close before. Those bullets? What, you scared? I guess so. Maybe that's why I couldn't stop watching? One mouse, many mice. You put the mice in the hole. Buckethead Chris. Where are mice? Oh, there we go. Whoa, that was the sound effect from Undertale when you die. The little sound.
Yeah, the boy.
20 more? Be here forever. Maybe if we split up the work? I release the mice. Susie will break the balloons when they reach the top. And Chris, you catch them, if that's okay. Ready? Go!
I have 77.4 thousand channel points.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that's how many mice you captured at this point. You were bragging to me. I caught 74,000 mice.
You would never catch me bragging, it's not in my nature.
Sasha got the most channel points this year, apparently. She had like 114,000. Twitch told me.
114,000?
You want to know how many channel points I have on this channel?
Infinite.
Yeah, you ruined the joke for me, Biss. I was going to say that.
You should get some new material then.
It's nice seeing you enjoy a puzzle, Susie. Maybe they aren't awful if you do them like that. Not bad. Well, that was kind of smart. So thanks. Yeah, maybe next time I'll let you do my homework. Can I? Incredible. Put the mice in the hole. Put the bucket in the hole. Funny. You ever just see a bucket hole? Well, that's an effect. Running close to the fountain. It's Queen's Mansion. Wait. Why did we come here? Chris, you brought Noelle right to me. I knew our truce was the best. But unfortunately, that means truces are over. Noelle, get over here. But Noelle, I will only say it one time. Infinitely. Get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here. Noelle, are you hesitating? Let me if-then this for you. About if you don't listen, then a certain bird might take a ride in the acid river. But Birdly? Yeah. No, stay here, that's fine. Sorry, Chris, Susie, I wish I could have stayed with you longer, but I can't let Birdly get hurt, you know? Don't be sad, Noelle, honey. All that remains is the final step. My splendorous queen, there you are. Phew, I looked in every used game store for you. Oh, Noelle, are you okay? You look a little funny. Okay, plan B. Huh? What are you doing? I see now her will must be unleashed by force. Perhaps if I make her face into a robot one? But you said you wouldn't do that if I... Variable lying set to true. We were going to be smart together. That's not fair. Understood. Fairness activated. Hey! Good thing I calibrated those cages. You said I could trust you. You said you were a gamer. What? Birdly, I only play mobile games. No! Incredible. One of you is going to help me with my plan, and it's going to be Noelle. The rest of you, go to your rooms. Did you forget Ralsei? Oh yeah, she did. Well, what are you going to do with me? Oh damn. You're still here. I only made 4 cages, ha ha ha. I literally don't know, ha 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 ha. Wait, that was Super Mario World. Are those little Toriels playing little pianos? Do you like your new room units? The hell is that? Again, this looks like Ina. Perfectly suited to your interests, which I gleaned from your internet search results. I estimate you will have no desire to leave. Please tantalize yourself with your surroundings. Wait patiently while I dominate the world. Toodles. He's saying toodles just like Gidget. Convenient, isn't it? I really thought of everything. Shut up. Anyway, let's think of some way to get out of here. Ralsei, you got any bright ideas? Hey, where the hell's Ralsei? Look at the little Toriels. Soft yet tender screaming. Chris, that's gotta be him. Quick, we gotta think of some way to get out. Anything you smuggled in that might help us? Oh, I think I know.
It's me, Answer. Release me and I will release you.
I like how Starwalker is in parentheses. The original parentheses Starwalker. Miss me?
Miss me because I missed you.
Lancer, that you? I thought you ditched us.
No, I love bitches, but I would never ditch you.
Not that face again!
I'm simply relaxing across a spacious pants hole.
What? A pocket.
Yes, and I don't know. Pants linked to various items. A wild mom should put you in some shark cages.
We're trapped, so, Hey, wait, did you see us on the roller coaster?
Yes, it was amazing. My first coaster time.
I'm losing the voice again. At least Pants Hole is better than the Money Hole. You should probably free us. And a friendly me to make you free.
I have no idea how to use this.
This might be the thumbnail. Request new item for room, that sounds good. Shovel? What is he doing? It worked! No person whose name I know. Dozens and dozens of bath bombs from search query DIY bath bomb. Why did Chris want to make a bath bomb? You honked?
Don't you? Oh my god. Oh, the bat. I only just figured out what the bath bombs are about.
What?
In chapter 1, if you flush the toilet like 10 times before going to school, Toriel's like, "You'd better not put a bath bomb in the fucking toilet again." Or something like that. Obviously, she doesn't say fucking, but you know.
I didn't think that was obvious. I was believing you on that one.
Toriel wouldn't say fucking.
Yeah, she would.
She would not.
Get out of here.
Toriel would never swear.
Toriel swears every single day. She's got a sailor mouth.
She'd say poop and then correct herself to poo.
How to install video game piano? Video game piano tutorial. A jelly in the shape of various knives from search query sharpest kitchen knife jello. Oh, like the video. The guy who makes knives out of random things. Jongler's book on jongling and other tricks from search query how to use magic. It's a calendar with college vacation circled from search query summer vacation college when.
Aww.
Who wants Asriel? What? They want Asriel back.
We gotta get Asriel
Two pixelized
back.
Toriels playing the piano from search query video game piano tutorial. Ha ha ha. You misspelled it. Get it? It's tutorials.
Yeah, it's tutorial.
Toriel has a double life. Get it? Because of the two of them?
Da-da-da-da. No.
Man, Lancer, you're the best, dude. Oh, they high-fived. Basic toffee. Hey, Lancer, you okay, dude? Hold? Lancer? Thanks, Susie, but Chris, let's find Ralsei. Maybe he can heal him. Wait, wait! You two aren't going to leave without me, are you? Yeah, we are. But Noelle, my damsel in distress, she must be distress, and if I cannot help her, then... Okay, fine, you can come if you shut up. Should save.
Also, if you get a chance, go see what's in Susie's room.
Powered of vacation homes? A copy of an online skateboarding game from search query cool skateboard game online. It's a skateboarding game, but the AI is cheating. It's impossible to win. From search query cool skateboard game online cheat. There's a somewhat glitched out hologram. From search query. Oh. It's a painted egg. It's warm. From search query. Can hard boil eggs hatch? A vacuum powered book. From search query. Losers, this library sucks.
Fucking legendary.
Doesn't seem compatible with the skateboard game. Great. Looks like a puzzle. Think you can do it, Chris? Calm your skinless, boneless thighs, everyone. What? I'll think of a solution. Chris, just ignore him. I'll just be over here where I can't hear you. And I'll be here away from your IQ debuffing aura. It's your face. Why does this feel like a Mario Party minigame?
It really fucking does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we got it. Well, what? It also feels like a Resident Evil puzzle. How'd you solve it without me? Just figured it out before you. Jealous? Well, I knew the answer. I just wanted to see Chris try it first. Did he just call her Susan? So my name's not Susan? The question mark? Child's play. 1x4 puzzle cube. First you align the shadows with the lines on the floor. Chris, just do the puzzle. Should just give me a moment. It's not like Chris could even solve it anyway. One's gotta go there. Or does it? 'Cause it's the only place... Okay, so there's two places where this one would make sense. I think this one makes the most sense. Then... Okay, so this makes sense then. And this makes sense. Oh, I see. So this one can't go in there, so... So it's gonna be more like this. And that's gonna be like this. And then this one goes right there. Ta-da!
Whoa! I'm proud of you.
Wait just a second. You can't have... You just got lucky, it's just trial and error. Brute force method, ha, a caveman could do it. The caveman died out because they're stupid. I'm solving the next one, so just stay here until I'm done. Yeah, like we're gonna wait that long. I'm probably going to be done by like the next save point, by the way, because we've been streaming for about 2 hours.
Okay, so this chapter should probably... I think this chapter could cleanly fit into about, like, 3 streams.
Okay, that's how many streams the first chapter fit into.
Oh, that makes sense.
It'll be over in a second, so we're not
Can we give a round of applause for the Twitter logo?
Which probably doesn't even have anything in it. The shapes don't go together. Oh, hey. You just gotta fill the whole square thing, right? You can just pile them all in the corners.
But digging a really wide hole.
If you're stuck, please don't call for help. No one can hear you, not in this beloved death trap of a mansion. It worked. Susie's idea worked? There's no way. It's a computer bug. It's a glitch. You're cheating, just like when you wave dash. What? You're not. Face it, you're just as big a dumbass as the rest of us. Incredible. Chris just stares. Fine. I admit it. I'm not that smart. I never was. There, are you happy? I just... I used to be a forgettable little bluebird. Don't even remembered my name. Prodigy. Then one day came the spelling bee Noelle and I studied for. Genius. When it came down to the two of us, she got nervous and couldn't speak. Oh, they're doing the spelling bee. She lost. And I won. That was when I tasted it. The praise, the glory, the superiority, the addictive power of being smart. Since then, year after year, I've been #1 in the class. Just only because Noelle helps me study. She's the real smart kid. But everyone's expectations for me are so high now. What am I going to do once I go somewhere without her? That's why I wanted to make a new world for us. A world where we'll always be #1 and #2.
Wow.
But I was so wrapped up in it, the joke doesn't even work because Noelle was the one colored yellow there. But I was so wrapped up in it that I got tricked by Queen, and now Noelle is going to suffer because of it. Maybe I did just like being superior. Maybe I am just an idiot.
Don't call Chicken Nugget Man. All of us are idiots too.
Huh? I mean, like, I don't know about everyone else, but whether you're the smart kid or not, we couldn't care less. Screw up as much as you want, honestly. It's not like our opinion if you can get what... Susie, you'd accept me even if I'm dumb? Yeah? It's like when your sister gets cursed in Dragon Blazers 2. Even if her stats suck, she's still your party member. So Susie, a real Dragon Blazers 2 reference? Susie, not only kind, but a true gamer as well! Wow. Perhaps I underestimated you. Don't say that now. Worry not, I have decided. I will turn over a new leaf from now on, and fight for the side of ignorance. We're not telling you to be stupid.
Sometimes it's okay to make mistakes.
Haha, and make mistakes I will! Onward! Why couldn't Ralsei be here to teach the moral lesson? The way he teaches people that they're gay.
Birdly, I was just thinking, I noticed you're a fucking embarrassment.
I noticed you're a gamer. You cut that out. Bradley, if we're gonna save the world, I'm gonna need you to stop being a gamer.
Birdly, I'm gonna need you to go on a 2-week G Fuel detox.
Look at these fancy chandeliers. That's screaming. Elsie?
You don't have to scream. Just because you like my outfit.
Is he wearing like a suit? Is this Dapper Ralsei? What are you doing?
Queen didn't have a room for me, so, she made me into one of her butlers instead.
Butler Ralsei? Why isn't there like a bunch of fan art of this? Why haven't I seen any fan art of Butler Ralsei? This is incredible.
Look at him. He looks so great. It's amazing.
Susie, I'm afraid this is something I can't heal. What? Lancer is... Lancer, hey! You see, each dark fountain creates a different world. A world whose darkness reflect the will of its fountain. But, though those darkness can exist in their own worlds, they might not belong if they go to another one. So can we help him? Well, what about Ralsei? How is Ralsei so stable? Yes, there is a way. Castletown's grand fountain is made of pure darkness. As long as it stays flowing, any darkner can live there. So if we bring Lancer back to school, he'll be okay again. You just need to get out of here, huh? Right. Alright. So this just confirms how this all works then, huh?
Shan, that theory is ridiculous. I do not abide by this.
No, because Lightners have black and white portraits and Darkners have colored portraits, and Ralsei's portrait is colored.
Also, he's the Prince of the Dark.
Yeah.
I feel like the thing is, he says that darkness might not be compatible with a certain world's fountain. I think the thing is because I think it's because Lancer has a card theme and Ralsei's just a basic bitch that can go anywhere. Like, he's so nondescript. He doesn't have enough aesthetic.
Or you could theorize that he is produced by the primary dark fountain that he mentioned.
Yeah. I mean,
and he isn't
like,
subject to anybody's specific will.
As far as we know, Shan, he might not be safe. I'm just like spitballing theories here.
Yeah. It's going to force Noelle to do her bidding. Might make her face into a robot one. Susie, could you assist me in saving Noelle? Me? I just can't do it by myself. But if you can help me, I have a plan. A plan? From Queen's tour of this place, there's a secret shortcut on the 3rd floor. While Chris is distracting Queen, Lizzie will take the shortcut to reach Noelle and transfer her to me on the roof. From there I'll bring her to a safe hiding spot. And together we can all defeat Queen. Alright, sure, we'll give it a shot. Haha, most excellent, then... See you on the roof, fellow agent. Alright, let's go. Did you take that off already?
Sorry.
The little pose! But Dapper Ralsei was so good. Gonna shove Lancer with this. Oh, I guess it's stuck. Alright, Lancer, see you later.
Hey, Elena,
Those
can
are
I
big
make a
feet.
suggestion?
What?
Push Lancer the other way.
Oh. Okay. There's some big feet.
Some
Almost like
beaters,
Bigfoot.
you know.
What? He seems to be well taken care of. The splort sound effects. Elsie, good luck. Although you only just joined us for minutes, we'll miss you. Wow. How long have we been streaming? Yeah, 4 hours now. So this will be where we end.
Well, it's been a good stream, everybody. I hope you're excited for the grand finale next time.
So it's gonna really have to pull through for me to have the opinion that a lot of people have that this is the best chapter. Because so far, I still like the first one much better.
You're like the only chapter 1 stan I've seen. So at the very least, even if it doesn't impress you, like, you have an interesting opinion that people can learn more from because it's distinct.
I see.
Yeah. Thank you for being here, everybody. I hope you all have a lovely evening.
Yeah, same. What was I gonna say? I guess stream schedule? Friday is special day because that's Christmas Eve. And I'm gonna stream Santa Claus is Coming to Town for the Nintendo Wii. And if people want to help me out still in getting ROMs, I will do the Grinch.
He's coming to town for the Nintendo Wii. Can't he like get it locally?
Thanks, Bis. Thursday will be Horizon Zero Dawn with Arrow. It might be our last stream of that game. We don't have a lot left.
Oh god, what are you two gonna play after that?
Outer Wilds DLC.
Oh, what are you gonna play after that?
Borderlands 3, probably? We've been discussing that for a while.
Wait, hold on. Arrow agreed to do Borderlands 3 with you?
Yeah.
I thought she hated Borderlands, or was that somebody else?
I don't think so, because she seemed interested. She didn't seem like she thought it was going to be the greatest thing ever, but she was interested to like check it out with me. So,
or maybe she just thought they dropped off after the first one, plus ratio.
Great. But yeah, there'll be that, and then Friday, Christmas Eve, we'll do that stuff, and then Sunday is day after Christmas, and
Boxing Day.
Yeah, bitching day.
Boxing Day.
Anyway, on that day, I'll do more Paper Mario, and we'll do more Deltarune. So I hope you'll look forward. Also, Bis, in honor of the day, Bis and I will get into a boxing match.
Oh, actually, there is actually a mild issue with Sunday.
What?
I'll have to see what's happening. Sunday is Boxing Day, so there's no public transport in my area, and I have work.
Oh.
So, I don't fucking know. Anything can happen. Worst comes to worst, we'll have to move it over to Boxing Day.
Here, I don't think anybody does anything on Boxing Day here. It's just sort of like a thing that people bring up as trivia. It's like, did you know that the day after Christmas is called Boxing Day?
I think people generally
here.
don't do anything. I think at the very least it's a bank holiday over here, so like a lot of people get the day off work. So that sometimes makes stuff busy, kind of.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess we can move Deltarune to Monday if necessary, but hopefully
oh, hell work. Yeah, Elena! Elena, look in chat.
Mm-hmm.
That's good news. I'm proud of you. Or proud of your dad for finally accepting shit? Probably both.
But yeah, so that's the schedule coming up. Hope you're looking forward. Hope you enjoyed the streams today. I had a lot of fun. Oh, also, as always, keep a lookout on my YouTube channel for Pokemon, because I plan to record more of that at some point, and eventually that'll be like, oh, I forgot, on Thursday also it's Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, I'll continue that and try to unlock Super Mario Bros. For super players. Oh, I hiccuped. But yeah, once that game is over, then I will start streaming Pokemon Brilliant Diamond as well, instead of just pre-recording it. So,
Oh, damn.
thanks everybody. I will see you all again on Thursday.
See you
Bye-bye.
Sunday, maybe. Bye-bye!